you're opening an interactive broker's account, one of the most confusing parts is choosing the pricing plan, because right away you may see IBKR Lite, IBKR Pro Fixed, and IBKR Pro Tiered. And if you are new, it's not always obvious which one you are supposed to pick. They all let you buy stocks and ETFs, but they do not charge you the same way. And even though some of the numbers look tiny, the pricing plan can matter depending on where you live, what you buy, how often you trade, and whether you are buying just a few shares or a much larger amount. So in this video, I'm going to explain IBKR Lite, IBKR Pro Fixed, and IBKR Pro Tiered in plain English so you can understand what each plan means, who each one is actually for, and which one may make the most sense if you are a beginner. I'm Erin from Your Money Friend. Let's get into it. When you are on Interactive Broker's pricing page, you may see three main options: IBKR Lite, IBKR Pro Fixed, and IBKR Pro Tiered. The reason this page can feel confusing is because IBKR is used by regular long-term investors, but it's also used by active traders, international investors, and people who care about very specific trading costs. So the page gives you the fee numbers, but it does not always explain what those numbers mean for a normal person who just wants to buy stocks or ETFs without overthinking every little detail. The simple way to understand it is this. On this page, Lite shows $0 commissions for US stocks and ETFs, Fixed shows a per share rate with a $1 minimum, and Tiered shows a lower minimum but can include extra fees. IBKR Lite is the simple plan, IBKR Pro Fixed is the predictable plan, IBKR Pro Tiered is the more flexible plan that can sometimes be cheaper, but it has more details attached to it. So instead of asking which one sounds the most advanced, you want to ask, how am I actually going to invest? Because someone buying one ETF every month does not need the same pricing setup as someone trading thousands of shares. Let's start with IBKR Lite, because this is the easiest one to understand. IBKR Lite is designed for casual investors and for US listed stocks and ETFs. It shows $0 commissions. That means if you are buying US stocks or US listed ETFs, you are not paying a standard commission every time you place that trade. This is why IBKR Lite is usually the easiest option for beginners, because you do not have to calculate per share fees, minimum fees, exchange fees, or whether fixed or tiered pricing would save you a few cents. If you are new and your main plan is to buy stocks or ETFs, hold them long term, and not trade all day, Lite keeps the decision simple. And when you are new to investing, simple is actually helpful because you already have enough to learn. You are learning what stocks are, what ETFs are, how orders work, how risk works, and how to stay calm when the market moves, so you do not need the pricing plan to make the whole thing feel harder than it needs to be. But there is one big thing to know. IBKR Lite is not available for everyone. In many cases, IBKR Lite is mainly for US residents, so if you are outside the US or if your account type does not qualify, you may only see the pro pricing options. So if you see Lite and you are mostly buying US listed stocks or ETFs, it may be the easiest beginner option, but if you don't see it, that doesn't mean you are doing anything wrong. It just means you may need to compare fixed and tiered instead. Now let's talk about IBKR Pro Fixed. Fixed pricing means Interactive Brokers charges you a set rate for the trade, so the pricing is more predictable. On the page, you may see a number like $0.005 per share for US stocks and ETFs with a $1 minimum per order. That per share number looks very small, but the minimum is the part beginners need to pay attention to. If you only buy one share, you may still pay the minimum. If you buy 5 shares, you may still pay the minimum. So even though the fee per share looks tiny, the actual trade may still cost at least $1 under that pricing structure. This is why fixed pricing is not automatically the cheapest choice for small trades. The benefit is that it's easier to understand because you know the basic rate, you know the minimum, and the cost structure is more straightforward. So fixed pricing can make sense for people who place larger trades, want a cleaner fee structure, or do not want to think as much about smaller pass-through fees. But if you are a beginner buying only a few shares at a time, that $1 minimum can matter more than you think, especially if you are investing small amounts. For example, if you are buying a very small order, paying $1 may not sound huge, but compared to the size of the trade, it can still be a meaningful cost. So fixed pricing is not bad, it is just not automatically the best beginner choice. It depends on your trade size. Now let's talk about IBKR Pro Tiered, which is the one that sounds the most confusing. The basic idea is that your commission can depend on your trading volume, and in some cases, the more you trade, the lower the per share rate can get. But for most beginners, you do not need to worry about the highest trading tiers because most people are not not buying hundreds of thousands of shares. The part that matters more is the minimum fee. For US stocks and ETFs, tiered pricing may show a lower minimum per order than fixed pricing. For example, fixed may have a $1 minimum, while tiered may have a lower minimum like 35 cents per order. That lower minimum is why tiered can sometimes be cheaper for smaller trades. If you're only buying 1 share, 5 shares, or a small number of shares, tiered may cost less than fixed because the minimum is lower. But there is a trade-off. Tiered pricing can include extra third-party fees like exchange fees, regulatory fees, clearing fees, or pass-through fees. You don't need to memorize all of those words because the main idea is simple. Tiered can be cheaper, but it can be less predictable. Fixed is easier to understand, but it may cost more than smaller trades. So if you are using IBKR Pro and you usually buy a smaller number of shares, tiered may be worth looking at. But if you care more about a cleaner, easier to predict cost, fixed may feel better. One thing beginners miss is that the best pricing plan can change depending on what you are buying. For US stocks and ETFs, the fee is often based on how many shares you trade. So buying 5 shares is different from buying 500 shares. That is why tiered can look better for smaller trades because the minimum fee may be lower. But once you start looking at other markets, the math can change. Some international stocks or ETFs may charge based on the value of the trade instead of just the number of shares. So if you are buying a US stock, a UK ETF, or another international investment, do not assume the cheapest plan is always the same. This is why I would not pick a plan just because someone online said tiered is cheaper or fixed is better. Ask what you are actually buying. Are you buying US stocks? Are you buying US ETFs? Are you buying international ETFs? Are you placing small orders or larger orders? That answer matters more than the name of the plan. For example, someone buying a few shares of a US stock may care a lot about the minimum fee, but someone buying an international ETF may need to look at a different fee structure because that market may calculate costs in a different way. So the safest way to think about it is this: do not memorize one rule for every investment. Instead, understand the pattern. Lite is simple if it's available, fixed is easier to predict, tiered can be cheaper for some smaller trades, but you do need to check the details. That is a much better way to choose than just copying what someone else picked. If I were brand new and mainly buying US stocks or US ETFs, I would first check if IBKR Lite is available. If it is, I would probably start there because it's the easiest to understand. If Lite is not available, then I would compare fixed and tiered based on how much I usually buy. For smaller trades, I would look at tiered because the lower minimum fee may help. For larger trades, or if I wanted the fee structure to feel more predictable, I would look at fixed. And if I were buying international stocks or ETFs, I would check that market's pricing page instead of assuming the US example applies everywhere. If you already chose a plan and now you want to change it, you can usually do that inside of the Interactive Brokers web portal. The layout can change, but the simple way is to search for pricing inside your account, then look for the IBKR pricing plan page. From there, you can choose the pricing plan available to your account, continue, and submit the change. Just remember, it may not switch instantly. Depending on when you submit the request, it may take effect on the next business day. So do not change your plan and then assume it applies to a trade you are placing immediately. Check your account first, especially if fees matter for the trade you are about to make. Here is the easiest way to think about it. Lite is usually best if you want the simplest setup and you mainly buy US stocks or ETFs. Fixed is usually best if you want predictable pricing. Tiered may be better if you are on Pro and usually place smaller trades. The best plan is not always the one that sounds the most advanced, it's the one that matches how you actually invest. So that is the simple explanation of Interactive Brokers Lite, fixed pricing, and tiered pricing. If you are still unsure, ask yourself whether Lite is available, whether you usually buy small amounts or larger amounts, and whether you are buying US investments or international ones. Once you answer those questions, the pricing plan becomes a lot easier to understand. And before you choose, always check the current Interactive Brokers pricing page for your country, account type, and the investments you plan to buy because fees and availability can change. If you want to try out Interactive Brokers, you can use our link down below to get started. It is an affiliate link, so if you do choose to use our link, we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. It really helps support the channel. I'm Erin from Your Money Friend. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.